What's up with it, y'all? I'm JP, and this is Watch This Ish Reactions, where I react to a whole lot of different ish. Today, we got none other than 607 not the pump, and he's speaking on the power of manifestation for the good and the bad in your life. Yeah, now that you know the deal, y'all slap that like button, subscribe, and that bell notification so you know when all the new content drop. With all that being said, let's go.
So do you believe in that? What's that shit called? Manifestation. You believe in that shit, right?
Everybody manifestation something. Listen, everybody manifests their life. Right, manifestation comes from what you feel, what you think. So everybody in churches run around thinking they fucked up. That's why they life fucked up. Right, everything you say creates your life. Every word is a spell. That's why they call it spelling. Right. Listen, your life is created by what you think and feel. A lot of people don't know. If you control how you think and feel, you can quantum leap and change your reality simply just by doing that. A lot of people think you got to do work for riches. You don't got to work for riches. You have to change your mind and become rich in your mind. That's why I'm telling you, when you work, you get worked. Right? Everybody working right now getting work. You don't want to do the work, and you want to think about it because your brain manifests everything. Everything is manifested, right? Because listen, let me tell you how I know. Everything you did in your life, you thought about it before you did it, right? Besides the stuff you did on autopilot. But every big thing you did when you created something, you thought about it before it came into existence, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You manifested it. Your every move, everything you do is manifested, but they don't want to tell you that. They ain't gonna tell you that because they want to control you. And when I say they, a lot of people gonna think I talk about the white folks because I'm black. But I'm not black, gang. I'm a spiritual being. I'm talking about the low vibrational beings, right? And I'm not talking about the low vibrational beings on this plane like a human body. I'm talking about the icon. I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Whether you believe, in manifestation, the type that Unc's talking about, or where you manifest, the good fortune or the bad fortune in your life, which I strongly believe, or you going the Christian route with it, which hey, I'm a Christian myself. The Bible would say, as a man say, as he is. He is. Basically, they break it down a lot better than I did, but y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all done heard it too. Hey, man, y'all slap that like button. Subscribe with your boy. Let's go.
About God. God want to keep you here stuck and loving all the stuff that's material in this world. He wants you to love that money. He wants you to love that bitch. He wants you to love that job. He wants you to love that food. He wants you to love that taste, right? But I'm tired of tasting shit. I gotta taste the shit that's not really mine. Because as soon as I taste it and swallow it, I gotta shit it out. Well, I gotta shit it out for if it's mine. That's how you know ain't nothing yours, because you gotta shit everything out, even your food. Right? Listen, we ain't nothing but God shit. God shitted us out and don't give a fuck about us.
Come on,
we got a way to get to the real God, and that's why Jesus came for. And you probably think I'm changing the subject, but you gotta pay attention because this all goes into the same subject, gang. Life is a maze, and I'm just trying to get out.
Okay.
So what are you trying to manifest in your life right now? Like, what's your future plans? Like, what do you want to do?
As I just told you, gang, I'm a spiritual leader. I'm bigger than Malcolm X. I'm bigger than Dr. Martin Luther King. Except I don't think for white women, gang. I'm about to return the wealth to the trenches, gang. That's my job. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to fix the vibration, right? And so my manifestation is simply happening now. Gang, I'm in a mansion so big you won't even believe it's mine if you walk in here, gang. And I come from the trenches, gang. I grew up in a bullshit ass place, gang, where it smelled like piss and shit. And now I'm in a big ass mansion, gang. I don't know how I got here. Right? And it's called manifestation. Right? Because life is manifested. So that's why I want you to know, gang, I'm gonna fuck around and be across that ice wall. Because I'm trying to figure out how to get across the second one. I'm sure how to get across the first one, but the second one is giving me a little trouble.
Right.
All right. So back to what you said, though.
Already.
You said you're wanting to go back to the trenches and invest in them and put some money into them. Where do you?
I didn't say nothing about putting no money into them, gang. So you understand and not understand. If you put money in the trenches right now, they're gonna fuck up everything. You got to raise the vibration first, right? And the vibration is raised through the consciousness, right? Listen, if I go put you can't help nobody with money. Everybody you give money to gonna turn around and be broke as soon as you give them the money because they don't understand money.
Right.
I keep telling you that, gang. The only way to help people is to raise their consciousness. You do it through the music. That nobody got to learn. Music raise the conscious level, gang. Vibrations and frequency raise the conscious level, gang.
So is that what you're doing? Like, so what are you doing to help out the?
There you go. You see it. You see it. When they see me, they laugh. When my content come across, they laugh and they learn at the same time. I'm raising the conscious level, gang. That's what I'm doing. That's why I went to No Jumper. See, now you understand it. That's why I'm doing you. That's why I'm doing this. And that's why I told you, let me do it on my camera, nigga. And don't do it on that cheap ass phone because I want people to hear my vibration, nigga.
Tell it on.
Yeah. It's a MacBook, but yeah. But not
MacBook, whatever kind of book, MacBook, broke book, I don't give no fuck. I'm just saying though, that's why I did it like this, so we can make sure that people hear the vibration. And they feel the vibration.
Yeah, no, I get it. So I mean, are you getting out there getting actually out in the streets though and trying to make it?
Why the fuck I gotta get out of the streets when I'm making it different? When the streets seeing me, they watching me, gang. I'm changing the vibration. I'm bringing them next to me, and I'm going in the trenches, and they seeing me when I go. But what the fuck? How the fuck I'm gonna say the trenches in the trenches? You can't. You can't say the trenches in the trenches, gang. You gotta say the trenches by showing the trenches the way out. I gotta lead the way out. You don't want to be in it.
Them seeing it over video and then actually.
No, it ain't over video, gang. I got a content house, gang. They with me. They come with me. They watch my content and raise them. They gotta see it over video. Video is the vibration. It started because of the video, right? The reason why they doing what they doing is because of the video, because of the vibration. There's no such thing as learning, gang. What the fuck don't you get?
Homeboy ain't if you can take understanding.
And let them listen to good music for 10 months, that's gonna be a good person. That's because of the vibration. It got nothing to do with what he learned. It's what you put in your body. Your brain is a receiver. So right now they getting all this lip dirt, all this bullshit. So they run around killing. Right? Yeah. When you change what they get in their mind, that person gonna become a different person. Right? That's what I'm saying. Right? And I do that by dropping the jewels in the content, making them laugh. When they laugh, they come, they search, they find me, they get to me because the only way out is to search. Right? I gotta lead them out the way. Right? You cannot go and get nobody money. They're gonna be stuck. You gotta make them curious. Right? And that curious got to make them lead themselves out because everybody got to help themselves. You can't help nobody. So why the fuck I'm going to waste my time knowing that everything I give them is going to be a loss? Right? It's like taking my money and just flushing it down a fucking toilet.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Do you get it?
Everybody has their different ways of, you know what I mean, doing shit.
Listen, everybody trying to do it, they faking. Listen, the only way to save the world is the same way it got fucked up is through the vibration. Listen, you think black people like to dance for nothing? Everybody run around in the club dancing because that's our true nature to dance. We dance to set the vibration, right? But then they turn around, they demonic dance. Everything that was good, they turn it demonic, right? Why you think a 2-year-old baby come out, they know how to dance? Automatically. You can throw a dog in a pool that never ever swim before, the dog gonna swim, right? Everything we've been programmed with, and they got everything blocking our programming. So we not understanding who we are, what the fuck we are. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Type deal.
You know, you keep saying you get it. You keep saying you get it, but you don't get shit.
Not a damn thing.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Not a damn thing. You don't get it.
Because a lot of things you say, I feel like, you know what I mean, might work for you, but I don't think it works for everybody. Because not everybody.
It worked for everybody because it's the only thing. When I speak is ancient, right? It was changed. The world is in reverse, gang. Listen, you probably think a woman supposed to submit to you, but the true nature of a woman is to be a goddess and she's a queen. And only reason a man rule on the side of a queen. That a lot of people don't know. The world is in reverse. I come to set the world correct, right? So you don't understand the way of the world works. Why somebody want to wake up, work a job, get a house, and die? Ain't life way more than working a job, getting a house, and die?
Yeah,
right?
for real.
But that's what America tell you to do.
Way more.
Right? Get the house, and the white picket fence and shit. Right? So if you think that's good, then go do that. Listen, I'm trying to give you a way out, gang. I'm trying to tell you your mind is free and that you got the power. So I'm not telling you to listen to me. My whole mission is to tell everybody to listen to them. I'm telling you to follow your goddamn self.
See?
So if you're telling me that following person's self don't work, then you crazy as fuck. So how can somebody looking within themselves and following within themselves not work? Boy, you sound crazy as a bitch. now, what's the name on your government ID? And who taught that name to you?
Yeah.
I guarantee you ain't give it to yourself. Stop playing with me like you. You don't know who the fuck you is. Your name was given to you.
Who gave you your name?
Don't even worry about it, homeboy.
Now we get to it. Now we gonna
Hell
get
is you
to
talking
it,
about?
right? That's why in the Muslim, the only thing I take from the Muslims that was good, and I can say a lot of bad stuff about their religion that make it fake, but they X'd out the name because they understood that my name is X. That's why I tell you, you have no name. Everything is one. If you take their name, then you also took their pain.
They ain't hearing you,
Yeah, so that still didn't answer my question though.
I did. The name is X. The name is X. There is no name.
They ain't hearing you.
Let me tell you something, gang. I don't think you understand. And I'm gonna break this down.
Hell no, they don't.
Everything that you see is really nothing. It's a thought. It's a memory of what could be. Earth was destroyed, right? But right now you are in a spiritual world, and everything that you see can be duplicated by what you think and you feel. And your emotions is the remote control to the earth, gang, right? And I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna break it down. Tell me what you're gonna be thinking in the next 5 minutes. Exact to the exact thing.
Can't give you an answer to that because there's no way to know that.
Yeah, no way to know that because your thoughts are downloaded. They don't come from your brain. Once you download a thought, it's stuck in your brain. That's why I was telling you about the trenches. All their thoughts are downloaded in their brain, and they're playing around and around and around again. You can't change them. The only way to do it is to put in new information, and not information, but a new frequency, right? Einstein said this: you want to control the world, think frequency and vibrations, right? Listen, right now, this table that I'm touching is not even solid. It's called an atom, and between every atom is a space, right? But when you was coming up in science, they didn't have quantum physics. Now they got quantum physics to let us know what we live at. And if people don't understand this. All you got to do is understand that even the trees is conscious, right? You can go outside right now and talk to the trees, and they gonna do what you say. Water is conscious, right? Everything is conscious, but conscious is different, right? And every soul was broken down into many, many, many pieces. That's how you get everything on Earth, gang. So if you don't believe me, that's crazy, because all I'm telling you is that everything is you. And scientists have proven this. So I don't know, gang. I don't know if you search. I don't know if you wake up and say, where the fuck am I at? And you actually search this. But for me, I did. And I know where the fuck I live at.
I know, and I see that. I'm happy for you, bro. Definitely am. Is you
How old was you whenever you started getting to the point though that you was, you know what I mean, figuring all this out though? Like
Right now. A lot of people think like, oh, he's been doing this forever. Right now, because I just remembered. What people don't understand, you can unlock your memory by getting rid of the food. The food is poison. The food is poison. The water is poison. Listen, gang, look this up. All water is poison. The only good water is spring.
I definitely believe that. All this processed mess they put pumping into us, shoot. Gangan and Granddaddy and them, shoot, they live long time because they didn't have all this trash in the food and stuff that we getting now. So that's real. That's real. Tell it, damn it. Let's go. Y'all hit that like button.
Water, but it got to be in the bottle. So they knew that. So they took spring water and they put it in a plastic bottle, and knowing that it's going to kill the water. Listen, once you take the water out of the spring, the water started dying instantly. Right? As soon as you disconnect it from source, it started dying. That's why we die, because we disconnected from source, and then we started dying. Everything dies once it's disconnected from source, even your water. So all the water they're giving you is contaminated. It's poison. It hurts your body. It's called dead water. So if you drinking dead water, you drinking dead memory. So if you drinking dead memory, that's why everybody got the same information that's drinking the water, because the information that they get is in the water. So when I changed the water that I drank, I got more information. When I changed the food that I ate, I got more information.
all right?
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So you just started realizing all this recently. Though, right?
And I just told you, it's happening now. Everything happening now. Listen, no such thing as time. You want me to say like yesterday or today, but all we got is moment to moment. This life is this moment. This is the only thing that's real, right? Only thing that's real is right now, right? This is the only thing that we got the power of changing is right now.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I mean. Right now, my landlord came to the door and told me I got to pay this bill by 3 o'clock. I can sit here and finish this video and try to get the money, or I can go out and say, you know what, let me go rob somebody real quick and get the money. If I decide to go rob somebody real quick and get caught, I just decided to go to jail. right? So everything is moment to moment, and it's about what you decide. Everybody getting the life that they decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to
For
do
sure.
that. You're kind of rich, you know what I'm saying?
You never know. Listen, you never know. A lot of people do certain things at certain times, but what I'm trying to say is that every decision you make creates your reality. It's not no God in the sky know what the fuck you gonna do, right? Only person know what you gonna do is you, because you know what decision you gonna make at that very moment. And every time you make a decision, it can change the reality you live in, right? You quantum leap through the decisions you make. That a lot of people don't know.
Well, I'ma say God know what you're gonna do, but he definitely give you choice. So yeah, we do have choice out here for sure.
Something new to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
a lot of people know. Listen, I can prove it, gang. Listen, I just told you, if your rent due at 3 and the landlord come at 4, right, and the check supposed to come at 5, you decide to rob somebody, go to jail, you change your own reality, right? Reality is moment to moment. It's based on the decisions that people make. But people not putting too much thought in their decisions. Everybody run around making decisions on autopilot or making decisions that they're comfortable with. If you make the decisions that you're comfortable with, you're going to keep on getting stuck in the same position.
No
because
doubt.
everybody want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
But you find your life when you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So the true comfortable is uncomfortable.
So how do you think people should go from? How do you think people should react? I mean, like, cause
Listen, you own life. Everybody on earth trying to grab possessions. You own life, you just observe it. You here just to have experiences. If people quit running around trying to hold their possessions, then they can travel. Listen, if I got all the clothes since I was 5 years old still with me, how the fuck I'm gonna get some new clothes? My closet is full. People don't know how to get rid of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody running around holding on too much attachments. Everything is made for you just to feel. Say a word that the pussy good. I hit it one time. Everybody want to go back. Right? The crack is good. I hit it one time. Everybody want to go back. Right? That money good. I get it one time. Everybody want to go back. Right? But if you don't understand that, that's the reason why everybody is going back, because everybody keeps going backwards. You got to stay moving forward.
Right on.
So life is made for a lot of experiences, and everybody is loving one, and they holding on to these one experiences. Like you get a pitch, you hold on to it forever. Now you miss because you just made yourself not have more experiences. You was on earth to have experiences.
Yeah.
Nigga, you look like Jen Lee. Nigga, you look like Jen Lee.
yeah, I'm a big ass white boy. You know what I mean? I feel like we need more of us in the world.
A lot of people want to disconnect black and white, but I'm telling you, we all been tricked, right? We got to all come together. When I say come together, I mean people in general, because they're going to replace us with AI, right? A lot of people don't know. So sooner or later, you ain't going to have no human to talk to. Everybody you talk to is going to be mixed with AI and controlled. So right now, when we all got a chance to get out, we all need to come together. Right? I'm telling you, it's no race thing, gang. There's no such thing as race. They're going to separate us, right? Through gangs, through race. You're a biker. I'm not a biker. I can't ride a bike, right? But they're going to say, okay, cool. So all our differences going to make everybody think that we different, but we all the same. We all got an arm, leg, an arm, and a fucking head. We all Allah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I believe that that everybody should come together for sure. But what I was going to say, something that I've noticed though is, so up there at No Jumper, I've noticed that it's like they got like what, 2 white people up there for real, Lush and Adam.
Lush said he's Mexican. Lush said he's Mexican.
Nah, Lush is white. He grew up with the Mexicans, so he claims.
I don't know. But listen, it's all white people behind the scenes. Y'all don't see them. You got Donnie, you got Josh.
Yeah. But no, I'm saying though, is like I feel like they be up there letting so much disrespect happens towards white people. And I feel like racism is racism no matter what. You can be racist towards whites, you can be racist towards blacks, Mexicans, anybody. And they're up there doing it all the time. And that's something that really bothers Adam, because they're constantly letting Flacco say white boy this, white boy that. Whack 100's always saying white boy this, white boy that. And I think that type of shit's so weird, because if Adam's up there like black dude this, black, or you're just a black boy, you don't know nothing about that, because they're always saying you're a white boy to Adam. You don't know nothing about that. That's
listen, I feel you. I don't fuck with Whack 22. And I see what you're saying. White boy. You gotta understand where niggas come from. That's what we say. Right? I know you probably take it disrespect, but the niggas gonna say it unconsciously, not even knowing. Because that's how they gonna approach y'all, because that's what we gonna say, because we only suddenly seen a white boy. A lot of people never seen a white boy, but that's kind of disrespect as hell. They grown enough to know, quit calling a man a boy. So that's first of all, quit calling a man a boy and quit trying to do that. And I get what you're saying. But I don't think there's so much Adam. Adam go sit there and let whatever happen, because he there for content. When Adam come to work, he go in that office, that's what he do. He not run around telling niggas what to say. Niggas say what the fuck they want to say. Right? But Adam know that he not gonna say nigga or say black boy because he understand there ain't gonna be 1,000 niggas in front of no jumper. Maybe them niggas should understand. Maybe 1,000 white niggas should go in front of no jumper and teach them niggas to quit saying white boy. Mm-hmm. Right? If it's a problem, then make it a problem, because if it ain't no problem, then it ain't no problem. Right? Adam ain't gonna say nothing, but Whack 22, he gonna keep saying white boy because he an old ass nigga. The only thing he know how to say is white boy. The nigga probably was a slave. He probably still got cotton up his ass.
What happened with you and Whack? What caused y'all's problems?
Our problem started when he came at me about Brick Lady. Right? Brick Lady told me that he found a restraining order on him on my platform. So I come to no jumper. Whack decided to call her and send some Pyrus there to see about me. They always try to see motherfuckers to see about me, but I always got the grace piece with me. So every time some motherfuckers see about me, they see who I'm with, they bag off.
And that was another thing too. I was going to ask you. It seems like every time you're up there, it constantly feels like they're trying to have someone press you about something. Like whenever you was up there talking about your Hoover tattoo and shit, they was like, "Oh, you want to show 4 extras that because you was talking about you had an interview coming up with him." You know what I mean?
I don't know that they can't. How I feel about that?
How you feel about them always trying to play you like you're a hoe, and them always like constantly like trying to act like they're pressing you up there?
Yeah,
but they lose every time, right? Every time they try to play me like a hoe, they get played like a hoe. Look at the comments.
There y'all have it. 607 Unc breaks down the power of manifestation and how it can be good or bad in your life. He breaks it all the way down. 607 Unc did his thing. Y'all saw it. Hey man, y'all hit that like button. Subscribe with your boy and continue to rock with me so you can watch this ish.